Hey guys, it's Elbethium back with another video for Remnant 2, and with this new DLC and boss rush mode, I thought I'd remind everyone of a simply broken build that is almost unkillable. Now this is crazy regen and survivability, and you know the gist by now. Before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, please allow me a chance to earn that from you. With that being said, let's get in on this. Okay, so a demonstration first. So this is a build that is basically for apocalypse difficulty. It makes that difficulty kind of easy because it's very difficult to kill you, honestly. So if you are maybe playing on the normal difficulty, this is going to be it's going to be like story mode for Remnant 2. By the way, there's no shame in that. But maybe you want to play the, boss rush and you want to do that on apocalypse mode and you want that crazy survivability. This is the build you want to use for that because you honestly just don't even have to dodge that much. Now obviously again in apocalypse difficulty you have to play a little bit, but as long as you're dealing damage you should be okay. You're just getting HP back through siphoning, through regen, and you are also having not just crazy shield but also armor. And guys, you know what? Let me show you the build. Okay, and for the armor, we're gonna be using the Leto Mark II because it's just absolutely a monster. Now we have to add something so that we are still able to dodge. Now for the first archetype, we're gonna be using the Summoner because it basically enhances, damage and also the survivability, sorry about that, the siphoning and everything. I am pairing that up with the Engineer because he himself is also gonna be enhancing your damage output, and the more damage you deal, the more siphoning you are gonna be having. And not just that, he also has the armor effectiveness. Now you can also switch out the Engineer for the Challenger, especially put it as your prime archetype in case you do end up dying, you're gonna be getting up and it just gives you one extra life. So that's pretty damn awesome. Now we are gonna be using the Twisted Idol for the amulet, and this is basically key. Increases armor effectiveness by 35% and also reduces encumbrance by 20, which is the reason why we're gonna be able to roll and dodge still under heavy, armor. Now Ring of Grace. Taking enemy damage causes 15% of maximum health to regenerate over 10 seconds. This is absolutely incredible, truly amazing. And we're gonna be pairing that stuff up with the Hardened Coil, reduces all incoming damage by 3% for each 10% of missing health, and it's just amazing. Now rerouting Cable, gain 5% of max health as a shield for 5 seconds after spending 20 stamina. Now here you might be thinking, Elbethium, but I'm not gonna be running that much. You don't have to, because every time you dodge, you're gonna be stacking more. Dodging is the easiest way in this build to actually be stacking shield, and it's just amazing. Now Regenerating Band, regenerate 3% of max health per second while a shield is active, and this just couples with the other thing before this to give you all that survivability. Now I am using the regular, Dragon Heart here, but you can also go for the Shielded Heart for that extra boost, because I myself didn't need it, but if you do go for that, it's going to make this build a heck of a lot better. For the weapons here, I am using Merciless, and I just love that weapon because of the bleed effect, and we are putting on the Twisting Wounds, the mutator, the +10 is going to just be shredding everything. Now the lingering damage effect is going to be very much important here, and that is the reason why we are using also the Enigma, because it applies electricity. So when you do apply electricity and bleed to a target, they are basically still taking damage and you are regaining your own HP without actually having to shoot constantly at your target. This gives you a lot of options to use the Shielded Heart perhaps, or just go to cover or do something entirely else. And of course, you need the traits, the Regrowth, Fortify, Vigor, and Spirit. All of these are just gonna be enhancing everything else that we have put together into this perfect synergy of just staying alive constantly. Guys, this is absolutely unbreakable. So there you have it, guys. This is the build that basically breaks any difficulty in the game. So whether you wanna be doing the apocalypse mode or you just wanna enjoy the game, the normal one, just the story mode, this is something that's going to be pretty much aiding you and carrying you throughout the entire game. Hopefully this helps you guys. Let me know in the comments, please. And well, you know how this goes. I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.